أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ayyuhan nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Peace and blessings everyone. Welcome to episode 16 of the Ramadan transition. Bi'idhnillah ta'ala, with Allah's permission, we're moving right along in our transition. We're getting into the last digits, almost the last 10 nights of Ramadan. This is towards the finish line. And so as we're working towards our transition, remember, Ramadan is the month of the Qur'an. Ramadan is the month of fasting. It's the month of mercy. It's the month of forgiveness. It's the month of transition. It's also the month of miracles. And so ask Allah for the miracle. What miracle are you asking Allah for every single day? And also the first 16 days or 15 days, however many days it's been, you can look at that and just put it in the rearview mirror. Whatever you passed, whatever you did or whatever you didn't do, with Allah's permission, you say, hey, you know what? I'm moving forward. And that's what this transition remix is all about, is another way to transition, another way to move forward with Allah's permission. And right now we're in step 5. Step 1 was to officially retire. Step 2 was to take a break. Step 3 was to create a schedule and a plan, transition schedule and a plan. Step 4 was get a mentor. Step 5 was to evaluate our overall health. Evaluate our overall health. And so now what we're doing is we are at step 5. Now we are filling up those health tanks. We're filling up those health tanks. We've talked about the mental health tank. We've talked about the spiritual health tank. Yesterday we talked about the emotional health tank. And now one of the health tanks, this is a cool, I really like this health tank. Now we're talking about the sleep health tank. And of course, the month of Ramadan is the month of all those things. It's also the month of dehydration and sleep deprivation. Ramadan is the month that we're going to be tested, that we're tested in our dehydration and we're tested in our sleep deprivation. This is where we're getting very little sleep, but we're making it. But it's so very important that even now during the month of Ramadan, that you assess, hey man, how much sleep am I getting? Because that body will shut down, just like a car that doesn't have any oil, a car that doesn't have any gas, a car that doesn't have any brake fluid. That car would not start. It's going to shut down. So our engine, are we refueling our engine? So even if I'm only sleeping 2 or 3 hours at night because I'm going to the Tarawih and then I'm waking up early for suhoor and then I'm staying up, ask yourself, how much sleep am I getting? If you can go back to sleep after Fajr, go back to sleep after Fajr. If you have an opportunity to take a nap after Dhuhr, take a nap after Dhuhr. If you have an opportunity to take a nap after Asr, take a nap after Asr. Of course, we can't take a nap between Maghrib and Isha, but it's so very important that we honor ourselves and remember our body has a right over us. Our body has a right over us, and the sleep is very important, very important. When individuals have these mental health episodes or mental illnesses, or they're struggling with their mental health, one of the first questions that the doctor asks, that the counselor asks, is, what is your sleep pattern like? Because sometimes all we need to do is just lay down and take a nap. That's it. So if you're feeling like, hey man, if I'm in a depressive mood, or I'm feeling like things are not happening the way I want them to happen, if I feel like things are just so hard, it may be just that you need a nap. You may just need to recharge your battery. That can help so much, having a little power nap. But of course, we're in the month of Ramadan, this beautiful month of Ramadan. Sometimes those 15-minute power naps can turn into an hour and a half sleep. And it's up to you to gauge how you feel, because some people, some of us, we take a nap and then we feel worse when we get up, because our body's like, hey man, I wanted more sleep. May Allah protect us and increase us in all that is good. So ask yourself, where's my sleep health tank at right now? How many solid hours of sleep am I getting right now during this blessed month of Ramadan? And adjust yourself. Because if we're depleted, if our sleep is depleted, if we're not going to sleep after Tarawih, we're staying up all night, and then we go to sleep for a little bit after Fajr, but then we wake up to go to our 9 to 5, I'm not able to take a nap after Dhuhr. I'm not able to take a nap after Asr. And then I'm out doing whatever. If I'm only getting 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night, that's going to reflect in my behavior. It's probably going to reflect in our fast too. And so are we fasting? Yes, we're fasting from food and drink and sexual relations with our spouses. But if we're not fasting from vain speech, if we're not fasting from negativity, if we're not fasting from some of the ignorance that is out there, if we're still including and getting into those things, then are we really truly fasting? Because if the ultimate responsibility and requirement, commandment, and the job of fasting is to gain taqwa, to gain God consciousness and be totally aware of Allah, and understanding that I am standing before Allah and that one day I will stand before Allah and I will be held accountable. Well, that part of the fasting, if I'm not like understanding that, then why am I fasting? So all of this can be in one of these health tanks, but specifically the sleep health tank. You know how cranky you get, when you don't have your sleep. And so ask yourself, what is my sleep health tank? What level? From 0 to 100, what percentage am I at? From 1 to 10 on a ratio, where am I at? A grade from A to F, where am I at in my sleep health tank? And with the Allah's permission, we begin to fill it up. And then ask yourself, okay, well, what can I do right now to fill it? Okay, maybe I have a little bit more work to do, but then maybe I can take an early nap. Maybe it's 12 o'clock and Dhuhr comes in at 12:30. Maybe I can take a nap before Dhuhr. Or maybe, Dhuhr is at 12:30 and then I can, read a little Qur'an and then I can go to sleep after Dhuhr. So whatever we can do to take a step in the right direction with our sleep health tank, let's take it. Let's take it with Allah's permission. And so, alhamdulillah, walhamdulillah, this is one of my favorite parts of the transition remix is taking care of our sleep. Okay, and so we're going to work on our sleep health today. We're going to get our rest with the Allah's permission, and then you know what? Let's do something else. So I've done one tank the last few days, but today let's throw in a second tank. Okay, and this one is a little bit more fun. Like literally, it's a little more fun. So with the Allah's permission, I'm going to go back to the share screen and we're going to look at the next health tank, the fun health tank. So we're going to throw fun in there too. I know I just reminded us about getting our sleep, but ask yourself during this beautiful, blessed month of Ramadan, am I having fun? Like, am I having fun? Like Allah says that He created man and jinn to worship Him. Can we make worship fun? How can we make worship fun? Ask yourself, when's the last time I had fun? This deen is simple and this deen is balanced. This deen is not about, it's not just the rigidity, just like this is what you bam, 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 bam. No, we get to have some fun in Islam. We get to have some fun in this deen. And so ask yourself, what halal fun, and it's only with these health tanks, it can only be filled if it's halal. That's the first thing. It has to be halal. It has to be halal. So what fun can I have? Maybe my son wants to play video games. He likes video games. Okay, well, I'm going to join him on the game. We just finished reading Qur'an, so we're doing what I want to do, and then I'll say, hey, what do you want to do? My youngest son, he plays ultimate frisbee. So am I going out there and just saying, Bismillah, okay, let's have some fun with my son and playing ultimate frisbee. Now I'm filling up my fun health tank. Because what we'll find is that most adults, this is the number one health tank that they're missing. They're not having fun. And that's why we have these adults who are pissed off, walking around mad, wanting to slap everybody. They're pissed off. Imagine being a kid that never gets to go to recess. Well, that's what you are. If we're just working constantly, 9 to 5, we're working to pay bills, and we're in traffic. No, we have to have fun. Like all kids want to do is have fun. All adults want to do is have fun too. That's why we want paid time off. We want paid time off so we can go do whatever the heck we want to do. Okay. Well, in that, let's give ourselves paid time off with Allah's permission. Let's ask Allah for paid time off. Allah bless us to worship you in the best of ways, in the best of places, on the best of days, with paid time off to where I can go and have fun for your sake, so that I can fill up my health tank, my fun health tank. Because it's so much better when you're, you remember when you were a kid, you go to the mosque and you play basketball, and then they call the adhan and you go in to pray. You were cool praying. You loved praying. You take a little break, take a little refresher, make a fresh wudu, because you just got done playing basketball. And so where's your fun health tank? How much fun are you having? You're an adult. How much fun are you having? Like, I look at my kids, all they want to do is have fun. So I join in them. Like, there's some days, Mondays, usually I'm not able to have as much fun as I want to. I can't join with them in all of the fun, but I get some of the fun. But as an adult, ask yourself, how much fun am I having? Where's my fun health tank? From 0 to 100% for a grade from A to F, or a ratio from 1 to 10. How much fun am I having? When's the last time I went on a roller coaster? When's the last time, I went to play basketball, pick up basketball? When's the last time I went to play mini golf? What do you like to do for fun? Well, whatever it is, ask yourself, what can you do right now to fill up your fun health tank? There's something you can do. You can book, okay, man, I like to go to the batting cages. Okay, man, I'm going to take my wife and my family. We're going to go to the batting cages on Thursday or on Saturday or whatever it is. So let's do that. Let's fill our fun health tank up. So we worked on our sleep health tank. We worked on our fun health tank. Now these two health tanks are very and vitally important. They're part of our transition. And as we're transitioning, it's important that we remember that little kid inside of us. We're all kids. We're all kids inside. And so with Allah's permission, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on our sleep health tank. We're going to work on our fun health tank. And with Allah's permission, we're going to continue moving forward on the transition remix train. And for those of you who are in the Phoenix area, the Chandler area, with Allah's permission, on Friday night after Tarawih, we're going to be at Tumbleweed Park, inshallah, for a community fitness day, a workout. So please join us. Please keep us in your prayers and your du'as. Jazakallah khair again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.